How to invest in foreign companies. There are two types of business visas given out in the U.S. There are the categories B1 and the category EB5 investor visa. The B1 visa is for those who are business visitors. It is a common standard visa and fairly simple to get. Foreign travelers going to meetings, conferences, or trade shows, or foreign investors looking for new business opportunities in locations abroad fit into this category. If you are looking for a B1 status visa, you cannot get paid a salary from many US-based companies as compensation for tasks performed. On the other hand, if you are looking to obtain an immigrant investor visa, different rules apply. Investment visas are for foreigners looking to invest at least $1 million US in a business in the United States. This must be a business that creates jobs for at least 10 US workers through that investment as well. If you have an investment visa, you and your family along with any children under 21 years old can also get a permanent residency card. The State Department website will give you detailed instructions on your country's embassy or consulate that you need to apply to. Each embassy's and consulate's rules differ for submitting documentation and processing. So it is important that you check with the proper personnel to know what supporting paperwork is needed. Hand in your passport. Make sure that there are at least 6 months of valid time before the expiration date. Along with the passport, you should provide 2 passport-sized photos for the U.S. Embassy or consulate that is in your area. Schedule your interview. Once you've completed your web application, you should schedule your interview with the consulate or embassy. Please allow for time as each embassy and consulate differs in its processing times. Factoring in your travel time and a few months is a good idea. Attend your interview and take along the supporting documentation needed for the particular embassy or consulates you attend. The Foreign Service officer you meet will at the embassy or consulate should be shown your documentation and plans regarding your business trip. It is important that you have proof you will not be receiving income from the business you're investing in. It is equally important that your documentation shows that you'll be leaving when at the end date of your visa. Invest in or create a business in the United States. Your investment must be at least $1,000,000. The business must have a minimum of 10 US workers. They must be given employment at a full-time schedule for a minimum of 2 years. You must file an I-526 petition with U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, which must be sent to the U.S. Processing Center in California. There is a processing fee of $1,435. You will also need to submit evidence that your business activities meet the requirements for an investment visa in conjunction with your visa petition. The U.S. may or may not ask you to submit more information at their request. You must apply for an investment visa at a U.S. embassy or consulate in the country in which you hold citizenship. Once the I-526 petition has been approved, you can apply for the visa. Schedule and attend an interview at the U.S. embassy or consulate where you submitted an application. In this interview, the Foreign Service officer will ask you about your business activities and the information submitted for the I-526 petition, as well as any issues that came up during the medical exam, police report, and background check. If the officer is satisfied with the interview, your application will be approved and you and your family